Well, are you ready to rock out? Well, get ready to do so Saturday for the Irmo Battle of the Bands. Competing are four insanely talented bands: Safe Them, Rock Slide, The Clovers, and Metal Box, battling for a $1,500 grand prize and an opportunity to open for Absolute Queen at this year's Okra Strut. Joining me today is one of the organizers for this event, Lauren Shear. All the fun, Lauren, kicking off this Saturday at 4 at the Irmo Community Park. Thank you so much for being here today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, well, listen, I know that you could be spending your time continuing to plan and tidy up those last minute details. So happy that you're here with us today to tell us about the Irmo Battle of the Bands. I looked at the flyer, I saw the response on social media. People are excited about this, especially when you talk about hearing local talent. So how did this all come together?
So I've been a voting commissioner for the Irmo Okra Strut for about 4 years now, and I was stage managing for that about 4 years prior. So I've been involved with the Okra Strut for about 8 years, and we always have 4 spots for headlining and opening acts at the Okra Strut. This year is the 50th anniversary, and so I really wanted to emphasize the talent that's around our community, and one way that I thought would be perfect for that would not only benefit the Irmo Okra Strut but also a local band was a battle of the bands. And so yes, the $1,500 grand prize is great, but I think that the exposure that these local bands are getting is just fabulous for them, and then on top, opening for an act like Absolute Queen for a big festival that has tens of thousands of people attend every year. We are very excited.
And I know that all of the participants are excited as well. For people who are not familiar with the bands, how would you describe their music?
So we have an amazing variety, not only of, I think, age of performers, but also genres of music. So all definitely a great rock out, fun atmosphere. But the Clovers, they are little youngins. Freeway Music has trained them into the amazing performers that they are, and they are more on the late 90s, early 2000s pop. But word on the street is that they also have been so inspired by this event that they've written some original music for the performance, and so I'm very excited for that. And then Rock Slide is your classic rock, but I'm excited because we've got female lead singers everywhere for this competition, and that I love to see. Barracuda was one of the songs that she sang for the opening audition.
Oh, nice. And you really have to have some vocal strength.
That's what I
off.
said.
Yeah. Not everyone can handle that.
Exactly. Yeah. And then Metal Box, think like Van Halen. So I mean, just rocking out. They and it's going to be hot. So I know they're going to be sweating on that stage. But the energy that Metal Box brings to the stage is just amazing. And then Safe Femme is almost in their entirely own category. It's very like alternative, but I kind of feel like Katie Leitner, the lead singer, is kind of like a female Freddie Mercury herself.
Nice.
And so
the ladies are bringing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I'm just so excited. But ultimately, like, it's just been amazing because we had 10 bands audition live, play 2 songs each on April 27th at Craft and Draft for these top 4 spots. So just for these bands to get all of that together, to come out, to take their time to play their 2 songs that would show off the most of their character as a band. It's just been amazing. It's been an amazing response.
Now I have to ask you, someone has the hardest job, and that's picking the winner. How would
yes.
that be decided? I do not envy the person who's doing that, especially after all the amazing talent that you just described.
And I'm excited because I don't I'm allowed to have all the bias that I want, because
good.
I am not touching any of that. Like,
good.
I'm just like, so I found, I think, the perfect people to judge. For the original band auditions on April 27th, we had someone Sina C, David Stringer, and then an audio engineer. And so we were looking at the basic skills of a band, originality, things like that. So this time we have the owner of Craft and Draft, Kellen, and also somebody from the Okra Strut Commission representing. So those are the two big, Craft and Draft is the main sponsor for the event, and the Okra Strut Commission, obviously, we're choosing a band that is going to open for an act for the Okra Strut. And then we have Miss South Carolina Plus, who is going to be judging as well.
Yeah.
Leighton Mount, she is involved in a lot of community theater, and she wins talent for her pageants all the time, and just
So she has an eye.
She has a great eye. So I think we've got all of our bases covered.
That's so good. Well, listen, I don't envy any of you guys, but it sounds exciting. Most importantly, though, this event is free. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be food trucks out there as well. You only need to make sure you bring about $5 for parking, and then, of course, to get you something to eat as well. The park opens at 4, but the event starts at 6.
Yes, first band will be hitting the stage at 6. And so you definitely want to be there, but there's plenty of time ahead of, beforehand to come out and, get some food, grab a good seat, and get ready to rock.
All righty, that sounds fun. If you want to rock out this Saturday, make sure that you are in the number at the Irmo Community Park. Again, this is free, so you don't have to get tickets. Just bring yourself. Don't forget $5 to park, and of course, some money on hand to buy you some food and the drafts that will be out there by the Craft
and Draft is going to be slinging drinks.
Okay, all right, so it's going to be a fun event. Sounds like an awesome time, and the weather is supposed to hold out and be good as well.
Ooh, yes.
So we'll make sure to talk to Adam Clark and Vaughn about that. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Lauren, thank you so much for coming on the show. Much more Soda City after this.